Hey guys, Jen here. So I wanted to ask you a question. When you have, when you look at your writing goals and you look at the writing dreams that you have for your life and for yourself, do you ever just feel like, you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Like, do you ever just feel like, you've been at this for so long and you've been working really hard, but nothing is happening? Or it's happening, but it's happening really fucking slowly and you're just not there, not where you want to be, and you're frustrated because you want to be there and you want to have your dreams come into life and you want to see your book out in the world and whatever it is that you're going for, and yet you don't feel like it's happening, or you feel like you're making some progress but it's so hard, you're just working so hard and it just doesn't feel easy. It doesn't feel as fun as it did before because it feels like a lot of work, right? And a lot of like just carrying stuff on your shoulders. And so there's a big reason why this is happening. And the reason is because you're taking it all on yourself and you're not giving the part of it. It's really not your job. You're not giving that part up. You're actually trying to hold on to that part and make it your job when it's not. And so what I mean by that is, when you're trying to make dreams come to life, when you're, you have a vision and you have a goal and you're trying to make it happen, there are two parts to this, okay? So the first part is what you're going to do to make it happen. And the second part is the universe's job. So the energy of this thing that you want to make happen. And how the thing is going to come to life or how it's going to happen, that's not up to you. That's up to the universe. That's up to the energy of, you doing the work and taking some action. That's the energy that's going to be brought to it automatically. But if you're too busy trying to figure out the how yourself, if you're, working really hard and telling yourself that you have to figure out how, and, maybe you've been stuck or you haven't been taking action because you're not sure how it's going to happen, that is the point where you're carrying the world on your shoulders and you're not going to see the result that you want. Or if you do, it's going to feel really, really, really hard getting there. And that's not how it should feel. Getting your writing dream, bringing your writing dream to life should feel fun, exciting. It should bring your passion out. And if it doesn't, it's likely because, either you're not meant to be doing this, or it's because of the main thing I've been talking about, which is that you're taking on, too much as far as, the whole thing. So rather than just doing your part and letting the universe do its part, you're trying to do all of it. And so let me just give you some suggestions on how you can start to make your dream come to life, but in a way that feels better, that feels more easy, that feels more energetically, flowing. You don't feel like you're just carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay, so the first thing is this. Every goal that you have starts with two types of actions. The first is an actual practical action, so something that you can do to move forward or to, get going in that direction. And then the second thing is an energetic action. And so that is something completely different than taking an action that's practical. So let me just break this down for you. So let's say you want to, or I'll actually just use an example from me. So I wanted to be a best-selling author. I've wanted to be that my whole life, and I'm, making progress with that. I've hit my very first book, #1 on Amazon, and I'm making progress toward that goal that I have of being, really big bestseller. But when I looked back at what I was doing to actually make my book hit #1, I noticed that there were two different categories for the actions. The one category was practical, so actual things I did to get there. And then there was the energetic or the spiritual side of it, where it was more things I was doing to show the universe that I was ready for it, that I was in alignment with it, that this is what I'm meant to have, and that I believe that the universe is going to energetically show up and help me and match the energy that I bring to it. And so what I was doing, for example, some of the actions, obviously I wrote a book. So that was the first practical action. I wrote a book. I sent emails out to my list. I sent emails out to people I knew. I posted on my Facebook and my social media accounts. I created a teaser video to put on Instagram that just told people about the book and let them know it was available for 99 cents. I actually put an ad in, there's a 99-cent book email that goes out every day, and I actually paid for a promotional ad in that. So that was a way for me doing, more getting the book out there. And of course, these are practical actions. So these are things you can do yourself. These are things you can easily do to move yourself in the direction of being the bestseller, right? So I knew I wanted to get the book out there. I wanted to sell a bunch of copies, and mostly I just wanted to make an impact with the topic, because it's a really important topic to me, being, aligning your writing habits with the success that you want to have. And that was what the book was about. And that's a really important topic to me because it's something that I had to learn how to do myself, that I taught myself how to do, that has helped me become the writer I am today and the author that I am today. So those were the practical actions that I took, and those are the kinds of actions that I am responsible for as the writer. The actions that were not my responsibility and the things that were the how, so the universe figured out how it was going to happen, figured out, how to energetically get the people who saw the ad or who saw the Facebook post or the emails to energetically get them to buy the books. I mean, that was not up to me. So that was me putting myself out there and then those people resonating with it and wanting to support my cause. And so, that wasn't up to me. That was just me doing the practical actions and the universe showing up, matching it, and helping me sell enough books to hit #1 on Amazon. So that's really what it takes to hit a goal. It's having the practical stuff, the stuff that you can control, the things that you can do yourself to actually move in the direction you want to go. But then it's also looking at things from a spiritual or an energetic angle. So for me, this energetic side of things is writing my reality every single day, 2 times a day, more than that if I can handle it. Sometimes I feel like I need more. Sometimes I just want more. And so I'll write, maybe during the day, throughout the day, I'll do my writing my reality thing. But that's a big part of what I was doing. So every day from, the middle of February this year to where my book actually became #1 on Amazon, I was writing every single day. I am a best-selling author. I'm a multi-best-selling author. I'm a multi-best-selling novelist. Like over and over again, I was writing that as part of my Write Your Reality journal exercise that I do every day. And so that was an energetic action that I was taking, because that doesn't actually move me in the direction of, physically move me in the direction of, reaching the goal. But it does move me energetically, because the more you write that stuff, the more you start to believe it, the more you reprogram your mind to believe it. And once you've done that, it's a no-brainer for it to actually happen, because your thoughts are what create your reality. So by taking that energetic action, it aligned me with the energy I needed to take the physical actions that were going to result in me getting the book out there and making it a #1, bestseller in the category for the time that it was launched. So when you are thinking about your goals, be sure to think about them from the energetic standpoint as well as from the practical action standpoint. And also stop trying to take everything on, because it's not all up to you. So it's up to you what energy you bring to it, and it's up to you what actions you take that you can take. But if you can't see how something's going to happen, or if you don't have, a full clear picture of it, don't let that stop you from actually moving and, taking action in some way, because every little step that you take is moving you closer. And if you do one thing, the universe will do 10 times what you do to match that energy and to get you where you want to go. I hope this was helpful. And if you like this tip, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jennifer Blanchard. Lots of great videos on there for you to learn more about pro writer mindset and writing good stories and all of that. So catch you next time.